Hello, I'm Param Eftekari, the co-founder and EVP of Research for the Government Technology Research Alliance. I'm here with Bob Brese, the CIO for the Department of Energy, at the December 2012 GTRA Council meeting. And Bob, we were talking about securing the IT ecosystem, and I was wondering if you could share your perspectives on what do you think has happened over the past several years which has made security, which already was a complicated issue, even more complex?
Well, I think the consumerization of IT, the graying of the edge, our seemingly loss of control of how employees access data is really becoming a challenge. Our current generation of employees want access to work information anytime, any place, on any device of their choosing, not of our choosing. And we've got to learn how to work with that. I think in the future, we're going to have to understand that we will not control the device, particularly mobile devices, that employees use to access their data.
Very well said. There's a lot of the common themes we've been hearing over the past day and a half here. So that said, what do you think are some ways that we can, as a community, start to deal with this and solve the problem?
Well, a couple of years ago, NIST implemented and announced the risk management approach and the risk management framework. And I think it's incumbent on all of us now to really operationalize that, to really get the business owners together with us and really focus on what are the risks. We're going to have to, again, accept the fact that employees are going to access data from new locations. And that's got to be okay. We've got to get to how, not just know. I jokingly said to you earlier that in 2 years I want to get out of the phone factor business. That I don't want to issue iPhones, Blackberries, and all that anymore, because I think that the devices will become so co-joined on the personal and the work side that we're going to have to assume that employees are going to use their own devices. And that's going to be a huge risk management challenge for us.
Absolutely. You can't really fight this kind of changing cultures, accept and then manage the risk, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
And lastly, Bob, you've been a council member for many years. I was wondering if you can tell the audience, what do you find valuable about GTRA, and why do you think this is kind of a worthwhile activity for executives to be involved with?
Yeah, I think the close, intimate surroundings that are created at a GTRA meeting are really valuable. We get a lot of opportunity to interact with our peers outside of a typical Washington, D.C. meeting room. We get an opportunity to discuss with the private sector our challenges, some of our opportunities. They get to discuss the things that they have to offer, but not in a sales type way, but really more in a common discussion about what it is we're all trying to accomplish. Cybersecurity and IT are both full contact team sports. It is a true public-private partnership. Sure, there are competition issues. Sure, there are separation of duty issues, but we have to come together and work together. This small, intimate setting is wonderful for setting the stage to do that.
Fantastic. Great to hear. Bob, good to see you as always, and thank you, and we'll see you next time.
Okay.